Live One Sports welcomes you to this presentation of GFN.
Hey man, this is going well so far. What do you think?
I think it's been going great, man. We get to honor all the people that have been very instrumental to not only Las Vegas, but the HBCUs in general.
Okay, well, I'll step out of the way and let you do your thing.
All right, E.R., thank you, brother.
Hey man, anytime, that's what we do.
All right, man, all right. So for our final segment, we're going to bring out a guy that I played with him at Grambling, and he's went on to do a bunch of great things in professional sports. And if you guys will help me welcome to the stage my main man, Brian Lowe.
Yeah, man. Give it up. It's one thing to do it on the field, it's another thing to do it behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, man, behind the scenes.
And the real work is done behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's right, that's right, that's
so
right.
we're gonna,
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
So
time for us to pull back the curtain so we can see this here star.
All right, so Brian, man, you had a great career in professional sports.
That's right.
And you were not a professional athlete. You was an athlete now, because we both played on a team together. So you were an athlete, but you wasn't, like me, you weren't a professional athlete.
Right.
But unlike me, man, you went on to work on the executive level in a lot of our major league sports, not just football, but baseball, Major League Baseball, and the NBA as well, man. So just talk to us about your journey, man.
Well, my journey started, Brian Lowe, B. Lowe, affectionately known as B. Lowe, but from Monroe, Louisiana, and my dream started right there at Grambling State University.
Yeah.
Eddie Robinson, who I had the fortunate reality to play for, was just a great mentor to me, just as you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he was a disciplinary. So he taught me the ability about perseverance, and I think that was the thing that fueled my confidence in being able to go from an athlete and to attack the aggressive world of professional sports.
And right quick, Brian, we're gonna mic you up so they can hear you on the stream. Okay. So what I want you to do is just hold this to you. Let me get this together for you right quick. Okay. Put this on you. We got technical difficulties, but we're gonna get it right.
All right, let's get it right.
All right, brother.
Since I know that one of the venues that I spent about 40 days a year at, National Park in Boston, because I cover that beat for MLBBro.com. What was it like being a part of the process of bringing Major League Baseball back to the nation's capital when so often we don't see people that look like us in the room making those decisions?
Right. Well, it was real. It was a really good experience. It was a humbling experience, I'd say. I was coming out of as the senior director for sales and marketing with the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I had a brief stint of being able to open up that ballpark at PNC Park, which is a lovely ballpark. And so that opportunity came, and this is where HBCU comes into play. I got a call from not only from my agent, but from the Washington Nationals that they were looking for diversity. Mm-hmm. Okay, they were looking for someone with a very accelerated skill set in the business, and they were just like that. Said they were looking for someone who was African American. So me being someone who was highly qualified and educated from Grambling State University, I got my master's in sports administration. My undergrad was in therapeutic recreation. And so I went on, and with the experience that I had in coming from Pittsburgh, it was an opportunity to come. So I took the opportunity and did some great things over there. Built one of the biggest ballparks in Major League Baseball. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's Washington Nationals Park. And it's just a blessing to be there, to have that opportunity to see the process from start to finish. So that's a plus for me.
And talk about the commitment, because that was an intentional commitment by the organization to make sure minorities like yourself got a minority part.
That's right.
As well. So that was a big factor in that move.
Exactly. And what people don't know is the Washington Nationals have a minority ownership group. And I was
led by James Brown.
That's right, James Brown. Yep.
CBS Sports.
Yeah, exactly. So they contacted me and they recommended me for that position. So it was the vice president of sales and marketing, and so I was brought in to be able to just bring a business perspective from a diversity standpoint. What through the eyes of African American fan base, what are they gonna want in that ballpark? So it was a great opportunity, great experience. And man, I tell you, to have your name on the back of home plate, that's just monumental. I take my kids there and I say, look at Daddy's name up there, you know.
Hey, well,
so
thanks for making sure that when you got there, Ben's Chili Bowl was in the ball.
That's right.
And if you're not from D.C., I'll tell you like this. In L.A., you know how it is with Roscoe's and chicken and waffles? Ben's Chili Bowl is the Roscoe chicken and waffles. And guys like you made sure it was in the ballpark.
Absolutely.
And that was big for us. Just like Chuck Brown when James Wood goes to the plate.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
man. I want to talk about KaVontae Turpin, man.
Oh, man.
Man, you played a big part to help him be where he is today.
Yep.
And I wanted you to just speak on that for a little bit, because I think people need to know about there's a level of guidance that you have brought to the table for a lot of people.
Right. Well, everybody, I don't know if we got some Dallas Cowboy fans in here.
I am. I am.
Well, you know, KaVontae Turpin, everybody knows KaVontae Turpin. You probably miss him if you look at him. He's about 5'7", you know, I always say 150 pounds, you know. And
boy, but he's fast.
Look, he's fast. But no, it was a great, being his mentor and his agent was a real humbling experience from not only for me, for him. He was brought to me because I had a little issue with TCU, and we had to jump and get over that. And so he had some issues where the league looked at him from a certain perspective, and they were not really trustworthy of him. But we had to be able to prove to him that not only his character made sense as an athlete, as an NFL athlete, but his size. And so a lot of that, when I called team said, oh man, we know KaVontae Turpin, but I don't know, 5'7", 160, I don't know if that'll work. I said, so it was a tough sell, but I tell you what, all of my experience in being able to sell stadiums and products and everything like that, it was an easy way of selling him. So KaVontae did really well. I didn't have to sell his talent, I had to sell his character.
Okay.
And being able to do that, we took him on a process, he went and played football for the last 3 years before we were able to get him in contract with the Dallas. So, but I remember that fateful night getting a call from the Jones family. That opportunity came, and we negotiated the right contract, got him in a situation where he can, thrive on the field and off the field. So we built his character, and this kid, he did the rest on the field, and you guys see it right up top.
Yeah, no, we was running a few little, for you guys on the stream, you don't see it, but we've been running a few little, how should we say it, highlight reels of some of the stuff that you've been working on.
And a lot of people don't know KaVontae Turpin is from Monroe, Louisiana.
Yeah.
And he used to be on the campus at Grambling State University.
He
was actually recruited by Grambling State University. Well, let me say looked at by. Okay. I bet you they regret that they should have gotten
I think that brings up an interesting question, because you haven't represented HBCU football players going into the draft. We have a whole lot of different platforms right now, HBCU combines, HBCU All-Star game. Yet I still don't know, and you would know better than me, if the caliber of talent that we've seen that's already produced itself is still worthy of being a high-round draft pick. Well, do you think that there's almost, for lack of a better term, despite the history that we've had on the game, there's a sort of second-class citizenship mindset as it relates to people who are making draft decisions on that night?
Well, it goes beyond the talent. We're in a situation right now where, there's politics involved, which that's in anything. Yeah. But at the end of the day, black athletes are black athletes. We're the most talented. The situation that we're in right now is where the black athlete was, where he went to college. You know what I'm saying? So going to college at a HBCU, I won't say that we're second-class citizens. They know who we are. It just have to be positioned in the right way to be able to get that Nothing in life is fair, but when you get with the right, I always tell athletes, especially passionate coming out of HBCU, get with the right agent, get with the right person that understands your culture and knows how to bridge the gap with corporate America.
Which might be Team Up Sports Consulting.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard good things about them.
I heard good things about them too. Because the thing is, man, you know, like you just said, someone who understands them on a level that other agents may not know. And that bears itself out in so many small ways, man.
Correct.
Man, that's good. Well, man, I will say this, man. We got about 2 more minutes left on this segment, and before we end up, Brian, was there anything that you want people to know about with what you got going on? Because you got a lot going on, so we can't talk about all of it. But is there anything in particular that you want people to just know about that you have going on?
Well, my whole thing is about how do we empower, how do we empower our youth, especially our black and brown youth. That's most important to me. And you'll hear some things what we're coming out with. I can't say not at liberty to say because I'm still inking the deal.
Yeah, gotcha.
But you're going to hear some big announcement from Team Up Sports and what we're doing in the sports marketplace. And certainly it's going to be to aid just what we talked about, to make sure that student athletes are well taken care of, mentored and guided in the right, and represented right, to be able to give them the dream that they're dreaming about. So I'm just doing what someone did for me years ago when I came into business. Someone mentored me and said, look, this is the route you go, this is how I can help you. So I'm a big fan of saying, look, you don't need to know 1,000 people, you need to know one person to know 1,000 people.
Yeah.
So I want to be that one person for all our youth and those in there. Yep.
That's good. Well, Brian, man, I want to thank you for hanging out with us at the HBCU Tailgate Experience.
Good meeting you, bro, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
That's a role model right there, y'all.
Yeah. And I want to thank all of you guys who are joining us on the stream, all the guys everybody who's come up and joined us today for us to go through all the things that we've gone through today and talked about the things, the honorings that we've done for the different people. Man, look, tell a friend about GFN, Grambling Football News. And I want to thank UDN Distribution. I want to thank Pro Player Promotion for helping putting all this stuff on. Without them, this wouldn't happen. I want to thank my man, Mark Gray, AKA Professor G, the MEAC Maniac, Professor G.
So can I get the plug in?
Go ahead.
We got the Sure Shot on kick.com, the best sports gaming show, and it's all African-American talent for a change. Featuring Super Bowl champion Gary Clark. We got the HBCU Sports Nation fan page. Join us on Facebook, 10,000 followers strong and just getting started. And Wayne, I love you. That's my brother from another mother, right? From now on.
All right, man. So when it comes to GFN, like, subscribe, and share GFN with everyone you know. Hey, you guys, that's it for the HBCU Tailgate Experience. Thank you for watching. We out. Enjoy the game.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Oh, go KSU Tigers.
I got to be injected.
All right, thank you, guys.